The majority of action fans all over the world have a dream matchup in their minds, a special fight between your most favorite martial arts movie stars that you always wish you could see on the big screen. Whether it's Bruce Lee taking on Chuck Norris in Return of the Dragon, or Jet Li and Mark Dacascos throwing punches on Cradle to the Grave, there's always that clash of titans that you wanted to see, and thanks to director Jesse V. Johnson, that's exactly what you did see in the epic action film Triple Threat. The film is a collection of some of the most epic and high-profile stars in the world, which includes Tony Jaa and Scott Adkins. In this video, we are going to take a closer look at these two talented fighters and what we think may happen if we put them against each other in a hypothetical fight. But before we start, don't forget to punch the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Also like and share the video with your friends. Let's first take a look at Tony Jaa, born in Thailand in February 1976. This Thai martial artist, actor, action choreographer, stuntman, director, and former Buddhist monk, first took an interest in martial arts at a very young age after watching films by Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Jet Li. He was so inspired that he would imitate the moves that he had seen, practicing in his father's garage. It was at the age of 10 that he began training in Muay Thai, and by the age of 15, he requested to become a student of stuntman and action film director Pana Ritikrai. He later graduated from Mahasrakam College of Physical Education with a bachelor's degree. After studying Muay Boran, Muay Thai, Wushu, Judo, and Taekwondo, he has earned himself a black belt in Taekwondo and also in Wushu. For 14 years, Jaa worked as a stuntman for Muay Thai stunts, appearing in many of Pana's films. 4 years of training in Muay Boran finally led to Jaa's first leading role on the big screen in Ong Bak Muay Thai Warrior. This showed off his style of extreme acrobatics and speedy dance-like moves along with all of his own stunt moves. His second major movie was The Protector, which included a style of Muay Thai that imitates elephants. The third movie was Ong Bak 2, with Jaa both directing and starring. The conclusion to this Thai trilogy came in the form of Ong Bak 3, which was released in 2010. Later that same year, Jaa became a Buddhist monk. After leaving the monastery, Jaa continued to star in many films including The Protector 2, Furious 7, SPL 2, Triple X Return of Xander Cage, Paradox, and Triple Threat. Jaa has won numerous awards for his acting roles over his career, including 3 awards for his Ong Bak films alone. This dedicated martial artist does 8 hours of gymnastics, Muay Thai, and other sports trainings a day. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can make more quality videos for you. But for now, let's get back to Tony Jaa versus Scott Adkins. Now, let's take a look at Scott Adkins, born in the United Kingdom on June 17, 1976. This English actor, producer, screenwriter, gymnast, and martial artist is mainly known for his action films. He first became interested in martial arts at the age of 10 after visiting a judo club with his father and brother. He started studying Taekwondo and then went on to kickboxing, in which he became an instructor. Throughout his life, he also trained in karate, judo, jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga, and ninjutsu. He started out as a British daytime opera actor before splitting his time between daytime TV and stunt action work. His first movie role was in a Hong Kong martial arts film called Extreme Challenge. Adkins got to work with some of the best action directors, choreographers, and stars in the East, from Yen Wu-ping to Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Starring roles in feature films soon followed with Special Forces and Yuri Boyka in Undisputed 2: Last Man Standing. This was the film that was to break him into the mainstream with his villainous role of the Russian MMA underground fighter. After this, Scott managed to land guest starring roles in bigger budget films including The Bourne Ultimatum, X-Men Origins, Wolverine as Ryan Reynolds' stunt double, Undisputed 3: Redemption, Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning, and Triple Threat, to name just a few. Again, like Jaa, Adkins has won numerous awards for his acting roles over his career, including 3 for his Undisputed films. He attends the gym 5 to 6 days a week and trains simply but hard, keeping weight and volume training in his repertoire. He does weight training 3 days a week and 2 days of martial arts centric cardio. He can bench press over 100 kilograms against his own weight of about 80 kilograms and does sprint training for heavy muscle growth. These two guys are both talented, both as martial artists and actors, which definitely shines through in the 2019 film Triple Threat. Ja seemed to highlight his talent in Muay Thai, uploading the bone-crunching knees and elbows that he's been known for ever since Ong Bak. Adkins gets to highlight his aerial arsenal and death-defying moves in this movie. However, it is Ja that gets the upper hand by driving not one, but two knives into the chest of Adkins. However, would this be the case if they were not acting? This question is a difficult one to answer, as there are some huge differences between the two, build being one of them. Scott Adkins' height, weight, bicep measurements, and chest measurements are all quite bigger than Tony Jaa. This may give Adkins an advantage, but maybe the fact that Jaa is much smaller would give him more speed and therefore the advantage. Either way, they are both gymnasts and martial artists with varying techniques, so would it even be a fair fight? On the one hand, Adkins is a trained instructor in kickboxing. On the other hand, Jaa has a bachelor's degree in Muay Thai. The other point to take into consideration is that the movies they have starred in are in controlled environments and not in a cage. Although they have both had a lot of training in their chosen martial arts, neither of these talented actors take part in martial arts competitions, and they concentrate more on their stunts. So we think it's safe to say it is unlikely that these two would come up against each other, unless of course it's on the big screen. But if they did, Jaa would have the advantage in speed and agility, with Adkins coming out on top with strength. Which one is your favorite? Which martial art do you enjoy watching most? And who will you think will win between Jaa and Adkins? Please let us know in the comments below, and I will handpick and feature your comment in the next video, so don't forget to comment. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit the like button to show your support. It was a pleasure to talk to you guys. Please like and share the video with your friends. Until next time.